City dominated pretty much from start to finish, but in fact, it was the visitors who would take the lead 5 minutes into the second half. Kylian Mbappe on the break, making it 1-0. Sterling then with the equaliser. Jesus coming on as a substitute to make it 2-1 to hand City all 3 points and guarantee them top spot in Group A and, of course, a place in the next round of the Champions League. Frank Leboeuf and Julien Laurent are with us as well to give us a French perspective on things. But Craig,
I feel a rant coming on, not from me.
Well, I tell you what. Pre us starting, some bad language was used from Jules.
Well,
and then we have to apologise for everyone working on the show how frustrated he was with the performance from PSG.
Well, it was embarrassing.
Well, Jules' language.
No, we cannot condone any sort of bad. No, but I tell you what, this happened over the two games.
Right.
The game in Paris slightly papered over the cracks. Man City completely outplayed them in Paris. Messi scored that wonder goal. I can't remember the other goal in the game, but they won 2-0. It was a travesty. It kind of felt after they took the lead, it was going to happen again. But they were so bad tonight that City, the only thing City could be in the dressing room banging their head on the wall, how did we not score 4 or 5 goals? Yeah. It was men against boys. It looked like an average team in the Premier League. Gone to Manchester, not seen a lot of the ball, and on top of that, their work rate. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry, but there is something really, really wrong at that place at the moment.
Go on, Jules.
I don't even know where to start. I mean, I agree with Craig. This was not good enough. I think it shows the gap between PSG and City, but not just PSG and City. I think you could have put Liverpool or Bayern or Chelsea instead of City and we would have had the same kind of game. Right now, that team cannot compete because your front three don't run, don't defend. You're exposed. Your manager right now has his mind somewhere else for sure, but he's not even doing enough on the pitch in terms of team selection. And of course, Verratti out injured. This morning was bad, Wijnaldum, okay, but still, some of the substitutions that he made, Di Maria for Gay, that made no sense whatsoever. The fact that we knew exactly what City were going to do and clearly PSG were not prepared to beat the press, for example. You look at the stats in terms of sprints, City as a team made 160 sprints, PSG 110. I mean, you're the team that runs the less in the whole world. Not just the Champions League, in the whole world. You don't sprint, you don't defend, you don't run. There's no unity, there's no collective strength. There's nothing. And I thought tonight, we knew it. Craig is right, we knew it. This is not new. But I thought tonight, it showed even more than ever before.
Steve, obviously when Messi went in the summer, we were like, wow, this PSG side are going to be unstoppable. They've been great to watch. They've been anything but. Why?
I think we underestimated the desire of the three of them. I thought number one, when Messi went there, that would change Neymar. I thought he's going to go back to the Neymar of Barcelona with Messi.
Right.
I thought Mbappe with Messi coming, he's going to look up to him. He's going to try and do everything he can to impress him. And then, of course, we know that the Messi's the ultimate professional. And so, right off the bat, I know I did, I went, wow, they've got a chance of winning the Champions League. Because if you've got a front three like this, you can get away with losing goals.
Right.
But the longer they play together and the more they play together, the less and less I'm beginning to believe that. And right now, I don't think they can.
Well, there's 3 guys.
They can't. Before
we go to Mr. Leboeuf, there's 3 guys who you could argue don't really want to be there. Mbappe effectively wants to be in Madrid. He can say he's given his all to the end of the season, he scored, whatever, but he's thinking about pastures new. Neymar's only there because he left Barcelona to get out of Messi's shadow, but I think sees the whole thing as a good excuse and an easy ride to loads of money and bit of party life in Paris. And Messi would rather have been back at Barca. Didn't want to leave in the first place.
Probably throw Poch in as well, right?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Throw the manager in.
And so when you add all that in, great players, but really it's about balance at the moment, and the balance of that team is just absolutely horrendous. And when you throw a bad balance in, and then you throw the desire in and work rate, I'm sorry, but it's not going to cut it at the moment.
Frank, what really struck you from today's game?
Oh my God. Nothing. I had just the confirmation of what I think about Paris Saint-Germain since the beginning. And already last year, without Messi, I was telling you that it's almost impossible to play already with one mega star. But with two, it's almost impossible. And with three, it's a suicide. Because really, you cannot work like that. As Craig said, it's completely unbalanced. You try to find the solution. If you don't have Verratti, you have no transition offensively. But we saw the 2 goals where players from City come from the sides, and we all know they all do that, and they work. And Kimpembe explained that they're doing it, but they couldn't cope with the situation because the 3 don't work. And Pochettino, fantastically, decide to, on top of it, at 1-0, to put Di Maria on, where I don't know what the guy was doing today. He didn't want to run. And on the second goal, he has 10 yards to protect and help a little bit Hakimi, and doesn't do it. So it's not even 3 players who don't run, it's 4. So how do you want to work like that? So I'm not surprised. I could have guessed that at the beginning of the season. If you don't have a full commitment from everybody, it doesn't work. The 4 last winner of the Champions League, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea, sorry, maybe not in the right orders, are teams which work together with no mega stars. They are stars, but they are there to work for the others, which is not the case of Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN Plus.